I would notice the presence of Goku and Vegeta. End the flashback. Dispo, who was about to attack Gohan, would have stopped in the middle of the way, was impressed by how Goku was able to eliminate his friend from the fighting arena in just a few moments. That can't be possible. Is that my father? And Mr. Vegeta? They look very different. And his ki, I could not be able to feel it. It's as if his presence disappeared completely. All of Goku's friends realized that he was alive. They would have gone to Goku, but when they went to him, they noticed something very strange. The same vibe he had before had disappeared. It's as if he was a different person. I see that you guys were still alive. Where the hell were you? We had to recruit 2 more people. Besides, what happened to you? I don't want to talk about it right now. It's hard for me to recognize them after so long. Even though I'm happy to see them again, I feel very angry right now. God Sidra and God Quitela were shocked by the presence of Goku and Vegeta.
This can't be possible. I myself finished with that planet, and not only that, together with God Sidra, we eliminated their existence with a powerful attack of Akai energy. Are they ghosts? I don't understand how something like that is possible.
The God Quitela, together with the God Sidra, would be a little nervous to see that they were alive, but what they were more afraid of is that the two would say something of what happened to them, because if the other universes know that they cheated, or also the same High Priest, their universe could disappear. At that moment, the God Quitela only thought of doing something.
Great Priest! The universe is cheating! They have more participants than allowed! You should eliminate them! The rules are clear! The Universe 7 must disappear!
You are absolutely right, God Quitela. Universe 7 should be eliminated for breaking the rules. The rules are clear. But before the High Priest gave the order, Goku, out of anger, would have spoken.
You really are a wretch! You have the nerve to do this now? If the universe is eliminated, I promise you that I will do the impossible to end your life. Same here, God Sidra. We have a lot of unfinished business to settle.
Stop being so insolent in the battle arena. Here, you are not allowed to eliminate anyone, and if you have problems, you'd better solve it later. Great Zeno-sama eliminates Universe 7, once and for all. Before Zeno-sama raised his hands, Goku and Vegeta would stop playing games, exploding with anger. The two would begin to expel a ki too chaotic, capable of altering the same dimension of the Tournament of Power. A large amount of rays fell in place. The other participants seeing this event would begin to run for their lives. A loud roar on the part of both would be heard throughout the Tournament of Power. This would make Zeno-sama stop raising his hands. Goku and Vegeta, driven by the anger of that moment and by the little patience they had, would have shown their most powerful transformation. The Power Tournament began to tremble because of the presence of both of them. What's up with that transformation? I can't be able to feel anything, but the fact that these two are here makes the dimension break. I must send to stop them as soon as possible. Gods of Destruction, the Tournament of Power is over. Stop Goku and Vegeta. The other Gods of Destruction would have launched themselves against Goku and Vegeta, thus beginning to surround them. The Gods of Destruction would begin to tip them both with their Hakai powers. God Beerus, I don't want to hurt you, so I recommend you to leave. If you decide to cooperate with them, I will have to end your life. God Beerus, despite what Goku said, could not disobey an order of the Great Priest. But in that, Goku with his gaze would have made him go back. God Beerus would have fallen under an illusion, where he would see how Goku was a huge giant monkey of great power, capable of destroying everything in its path. At that moment, Goku would let Beerus feel the key of his power. But when he felt it, the god would begin to tremble with fear, starting to sweat. Once the illusion that Goku put on the God of Destruction was over, he would have backed off. What the hell have you and Vegeta become? Now you are a monster. It would be best not to provoke them. Fighting with them is like going to war without armor or weapon. Basically digging my own grave, said the god Beerus in his thoughts, and then went running to where his angel was. You were really afraid of some insignificant monkeys? Watch how the scum are killed! The Gods of Destruction would have launched their Hakai power against Goku and Vegeta, confident that their bodies were going to be eliminated. He would start laughing, but when the smoke was completely dissolved, their bodies were still as if nothing had happened. Kakarot, I don't remember that the gods are so weak. That attack didn't even scratch me. I'll show you a real Hakai power. Vegeta, in one move, would have created 2 super spheres of Hakai energy. These spheres would have fallen on 2 gods of destruction. The 2 gods of destruction began to scream out of despair, and then disappear.
This is music to my ears.
The other gods of destruction witnessed how Vegeta finished off 2 of them with just 1 blow, would instantly start backing away after seeing that. The gods of destruction began to escape one by one, but Vegeta began to corner them all. While Vegeta took care of the gods of destruction, Goku was just watching. Suddenly, the god Valmut, who was hiding in some rocks, seeing that Vegeta was distracted with the other gods of destruction, would take advantage that Goku did not have his back covered to throw him again a ball of Hakai energy.
I will end your life, you damned monkey! You're going to pay for what you did to my companions, you wretch! Look at the maximum power of a god of destruction!
The god Valmut began to expel an intense ki. The whole tournament of power would be filled with a purple ki, while, for that purple ki, the rocks of the place began to disappear. The god Valmut would create several thorns with Hakai energy, thus launching them against Goku. But all of those thorns would have been stopped by the Saiyan. Valmut would suddenly launch several balls of energy against Goku, taking advantage of the smoke curtain, would fill both palms with Hakai power, thus launching himself against Goku. The god Valmut, as if it were a meteor, would crash both palms on the chest of Goku. But this attack would not do anything. Goku would only observe, and with a smile, grabbed the 2 palms of the god of destruction and then gave him a kick in the stomach, which would make the god spit blood and be unconscious by the blow. You really are stupid. You should have stayed in your hiding place. Now your life will be completely over. Jiren, who was witnessing what was happening, would be filled with helplessness, because even though he wanted to protect his life, he could not allow his master to be humiliated and eliminated by another person. Jiren would begin to expel a red aura, thus launching himself against Goku. Toppo and his teammates would try to stop him. Don't do it, Jiren! If you go against that guy named Son Goku, your life will be over. Please, be smarter. Our life will end if we don't win this tournament of power. I can't let the only family I have in my life be treated like this. I will never allow it. Jiren, at an incredible speed, would stand in front of Goku, emanating a very large murderous aura. I won't let you end his life, you bastard! He's the only family I have, and if you eliminate him, I'll have no one left. I must fight to protect the things I love. Jiren began to hit Goku's body with great force, but despite the anger and the power of his blows, this did not affect Goku's body at all. Goku, with a single blow, would make Jiren fly through the air. He was hurt, as several of his bones were broken, but thanks to the adrenaline he felt at that moment, he would get up almost unconscious, executing 3 powerful balls of energy that would go against Goku. These 3 balls of energy would explode, creating a great devastation in the field of the Tournament of Power. But Goku continued as if nothing. Goku began to approach Jiren, because his words made him feel identified. I also came to feel what you said. That's why I became so strong. I thought at some point I would see again the beings I love, but in the end that idea fizzled out over time, and I only became so strong to have one last fight with my great rival and friend. You really have a great spirit in battle. Jiren wanted to continue attacking Goku, but he would fall fainting on the ground. Goku would grab his almost lifeless body and fly to where Majin Buu was. Heal his wounds. If you do, I promise I'll give you a great dessert. Father, why are you doing all this? What happened to you? You really are still my father. I've been through a lot, seriously, but I don't want to involve innocent people, and you should also get out of here. This place is going to get very chaotic very soon. The other participants were still asking Goku for an explanation, but Goku, after Majin Buu healed Jiren's wounds, in one move he knocked his friends unconscious, thus teleporting them to Earth. The only one who was still conscious was Piccolo. Piccolo, take good care of them. Maybe after this battle many things will happen. I don't want them to be involved. Here's a present for you, so you can protect them all. Goku would have put his hand on Piccolo's head, thus giving him a little of his power. Piccolo, upon receiving the power, would begin to agonize on the ground, while a white aura came out of his body. After a few seconds, Piccolo would get a slightly strange appearance, since his body was white, while his eyes and pupils were also of that color. Goku would have turned him into a divine being of great power, and the only reason he did this is so that he can protect his friends in the future.
Hide very well the power that I just gave you. Maybe one day you'll use it. And remember, only use it so you can protect the people I love. See you soon, great friend. Take care of my son.
Piccolo at that moment would not have said anything, since he could barely resemble the power he had in his body. But unlike the other people in the place, Piccolo had a much more mature mind than the rest, so he would respect Goku's decision not to look for him anymore. Goku would return again to the Tournament of Power. The only remaining participants were Frieza and Cell. The only reason why he did not bring them to Earth was because he did not feel any empathy for them. Vegeta would have eliminated most of the gods of destruction. Now, he only had to finish with the god Sidra and the god Quitela. It's time to complete my revenge once and for all.